Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir representing Cryptonomic Consultations coming to you once again, family. I want to do a quick update on what's going on with Pundi X. For those that may have been holding Pundi X in certain wallets, certain exchanges, and have logged on to those exchanges and do no longer see Pundi X, there is a legitimate reason behind it, and we're going to get into that story right now. Let me see. Now, this is the official Pundi X page. As you can see, it says, to assist in CoinRail incident investigation, we have temporarily halted all MPXS transactions in order to freeze the tokens hacked from CoinRail exchange at the request of the Korean National Policy Agency. And now we're going to get into the actual story. And this is brought to us by Pundi X Insider. So it goes on to say, Pundi X assists CoinRail to investigate the breach incidents. Dear Pundians, this morning on June 10th, we received notification from CoinRail there was an unauthorized suspicious activity trading involving 2,619,542,080 MPXS tokens transferred to IDEX. And this is the actual Etherscan, or what is known as the Explorer, Ether Explorer, where you are able to look at incoming and outgoing transactions or track your transactions that you may have made on the public distributed ledger. Goes on to say, and everyone can access the blockchain. Always remember that any and everyone can access, quote unquote, the blockchain. But this is Ether's, or in this sense, Pundi X's version of the blockchain. But most ERC20 tokens, you check them on Etherscan. It goes on to say, CoinRail confirms that this incident has been caused by a cyber intrusion, and MPXS is one of the affected tokens. Since the amount of MPXS token is equal to 3% of our current supply, which could potentially affect the interests of all parties, we instigated an emergency security protocol to halt all the MPXS transactions at 11:16 a.m. Singapore time to protect MPXS holders and help CoinRail and Korean law enforcement to investigate the incident. Both CoinRail and Pundi X team reached out to the IDEX team to explain the situation. At 1:08 p.m. Singapore time, GMT and at 1:08 p.m. Singapore time, IDEX agreed to take the necessary actions to freeze the account, which was involved in the suspicious trading of MPXS tokens. Now, 100% of the affected MPXS tokens remain trackable. At 7:01 p.m. Singapore time, we received the email notification from the Korean law enforcement and police request to extend the suspension for investigation. This is a copy of that. The CoinRail team is now working with the Korean law enforcement to investigate the account holder involved in the unauthorized transactions. Once we get an update from CoinRail, we will update our token holders immediately about the development of this incident. We hope that the incident will resolve soon. And they have a couple of Q&As back here. What happened to my MPXS tokens? Is Pundi X hacked? No, it's not hacked. The exchange containing MPXS tokens was hacked. But we do have an updated story here brought to us from the Pundi X writers on the Medium platform. And it says a step-by-step resumption of MPXS transactions. And this goes on to say, let me see, when was this released? This was released June 12th, about a 2-minute read. It goes, Dear Pundians, in the past 72 hours, we have held intensive discussions with different parties, including CoinRail, the Korean National Policy Agency, the community, and our exchange partners to seek the best possible solution to protect MPXS holders' interests. We are grateful to have had all parties work together to assist the investigation. At this moment, the hacker's address has been revealed, marked, and associated with the CoinRail hack incident. It is closely monitored by all concerned parties, as Korean law enforcement is now investigating this incident. They will disclose the status of the investigation once the result is ready to be shared. In the meantime, CoinRail is also preparing to recover the stolen tokens for the affected MPXS holders. MPXS will be back. It's also the community's and our hope to resume MPXS transactions as soon as possible once the investigation is done. We are happy to announce that MPXS is able to resume trading on exchanges at 10 o'clock Singapore time on June 14th, 2018. But no deposit. Now, let me go back and read this again. It says, we are happy to announce that MPXS is able to resume trading in the exchanges, excluding Bancor. For those of us that may have been holding their tokens on Bancor, which I was holding my tokens on Bancor. But it goes on to say at 10 o'clock Singapore time on June 14th. But no deposits and withdrawals. We will resume NPXS properly to minimize the anxiety of all the holders. And I guess that's okay. You can go ahead and sell it off and then transfer the funds out. But we do have an update on June 16th. We will be able to fully resume NPXS smart contract after consultation with our exchange partners, authorities, and community. It will be no later than 10 a.m. Singapore time on June 20th, 2018. Again, Pundi X has not been hacked, but an exchange containing NPXS was hacked. You can always check account balances of your NPXS tokens on etherscan.io. We apologize for the inconvenience that his investigation may bring to our holders, but this was a necessary step to comply with a police investigation and protect token holders. Business at Pundi X continues as usual as we are working on partnerships to expand our XPOS or the Pundi X proof of service network, including token swaps and bringing NPXS to top exchanges. Stay tuned for our good news ahead. Sincerely, Zach Chow, CEO and co-founder of Pundi X. So, family, that was a quick update on just what's been going on with Pundi X. So, for those of you that logged on and cannot see your Pundi X, or logged on and may have been looking for Pundi X because I was given a message on one of my YouTube channels, do not panic. Do not panic. They're still there. Check Etherscan. I may do an update video, in fact, showing how to do that now that I think about it. But until the next video, family, this is Amir representing Cryptonomic Consultations. Peace, power, and prosperity. I am out of here.